Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining here at Unapologetically Progressive. Now in this video we're going to talk about the clown show that is the Trump administration, especially when it comes to dealing with war or bombing other nations. Now if you remember correctly, Donald Trump made out during the campaign that he was going to be the anti-war president, that he wasn't going to be causing all these problems. He's not going to be bombing the people that Joe Biden was doing. Well, that's not quite true, because he's still bombing the Houthis in Yemen just as much as Joe Biden ever did. Except the Biden administration didn't text the information to a journalist. Now, what ended up happening is apparently Mr. Hegseth, the Secretary of Defense, and J.D. Vance added a journalist, which is apparently the editor-in-chief of The Atlantic, to a text chain on an unsafe and unsecure app called Signal. Now, the good thing is this journalist had integrity. The journalist didn't go out and publish all the information he was given. He was safe about it, right? He just said, hey, I got texted information I wasn't supposed to get. Now, Hegseth and Trump and all of them are all saying, oh, he's lying. Have you ever noticed that every time that they do something wrong, where they screw up, the other people are always lying? How about these people just admit their fault and admit that they made a mistake? It'd be so much easier to deal with than all this hand-wringing about whether or not they whether or not they screwed up. Just admit your mistake and move on. That's how adults function. When you make a mistake, you say, hey, I screwed up, and you move on. Now, the hypocrisy is not lost on me at all here, because for years they have railed against Hillary Clinton and her emails and that FBI vetted server they claim was never vetted. Yet they're using an unsecure line to send information to other people that don't need to know about the bombing run that went on in Yemen either. The Secretary of the Treasury has no reason to know what the military is doing when it comes to a secret operation such as what they were dealing with the Houthis. Now, I'm not here to say that what's going on in Yemen and what we're doing there is good. That's not what I'm here to say. What I'm saying, though, is national security is very important. And letting our secrets out on what we're doing and how we're functioning could definitely hurt this country. Just imagine if they had accidentally got some kind of Russian or Chinese spy in that conversation on accident that's disseminated that information to the Houthis, who then shot down our planes and killed our pilots. And what other things have they done this on where we don't know who got the information? There are secure ways for the government to disseminate information amongst the military and the leadership. There are safe ways to do that. This was not one of them. Mr. Hegseth and Mr. J.D. Vance are to blame here. These are things that should not happen. The U.S. military should not be doing this. And it shows you how unserious and how much of a clown show this really is. This shows you that Mr. Hegseth was not qualified for this position, yet they want to talk about people not being qualified. Everything needs to be merit-based. Now DEI is a problem. But the man wasn't qualified for the job. Yeah, he served in the military as a very low rank. Therefore, that makes him qualified to run the military. Not maybe a general or somebody that's actually knows what's going on. Give me a break, people. Now, the thing is, they railed against Hillary Clinton in those emails for almost a decade now, right? Just railing on these emails. Yet when they do it, crickets, or everyone's lying about it. So the one thing I'll give Hillary Clinton for sure is the fact that when this server came to light, she was honest about the server existing. She was honest about where her emails were. Now, maybe she shouldn't have deleted the ones that she deleted. I don't know. But information that is top secret should not be disseminated through a low security app. Probably would have been safer to send it through Facebook Messenger or WhatsApp. But the fact is, there are secure paths for information to be disseminated. And this wasn't one of them. So if you're somebody that supports this administration, explain to me in the comments what they have done to make this nation more secure. Tell me what they have done that actually makes us safer. Thank you for watching. I'll see you down the road.